You'll be cooking in the first duel, and you get to pick the person that you want to cook against. Also, get to pick the cuisine that you both will be cooking.
No, that's interesting.
And the protein that you'll be cooking with.
Oh my God.
So, Rishi, before you pick your protein, I suppose you need one more little fact. How long have you got to cook? 30 minutes.
Ooh.
So, Rishi, what protein do you think you'd like to cook with?
I'm gonna pick mussels.
Oh. And what cuisine?
I'm gonna go with my strength, Indian.
See, I didn't need to ask that one.
No.
Emma, how do you feel about that?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
It's a challenge, but give it a go.
So the stage is set. Rishi against Emma, cooking with mussels, Indian cuisine, of course, and you have 30 minutes. At the end of this round, one of you is straight through to the grand finale. Your 30 minutes starts now.
Go, guys.
Geez, I wonder what they're going to do.
Come on.
Mussels are very easy to overcook, and Rishi puts his in pretty early. I don't know what he's thinking. They're going to dry out.
6 minutes down, guys. Come on, Rish. Come on, mate.
What's your dish?
I'm doing a curry with a bit of white wine, tomato, when I throw in some spinach leaves at the end and some deep fried curry leaves over the top.
Okay.
There is nothing worse than overcooked mussels. They're like little chewy bullets.
Yeah.
How are you going to cook them?
I'm just going to throw them in a wok with a bit of the sauce.
Yeah, and just steam them open.
And just steam them open. When cooking mussels, they actually take about 3 minutes to cook.
You make sure you clean it properly.
Yeah. To keep it fresh, I decided to cook them at the end.
9 minutes down, guys. What are you cooking, Rish?
Spicy mussel soup.
What's your wine, Rish?
Yeah. The mussels cook. I take the mussels out, they've opened up nicely, they're looking good. So I leave them in a bowl and I get back to my sauce.
Come on, Ems. Just twist the lids, Em. Twist the lids. Just twist them. That's it.
I'm worried because 30 minutes is like nothing. To make a curry sauce, it's really good to toast off the spices because it adds extra flavour and aroma.
Come on, Ems.
Pick up the speed a bit, Emma.
Yep, I'd normally toast off the spices a little bit longer, but that'll have to do. I've got to grind them up and put them in the wet spice mix. I want to make sure my sauce is well cooked down. Cook it off. I just want to get, a really good flavour.
The more you move it, Em, the less time it has to cook.
Yeah, all right.
You want to muscle your way into the finale? You need to nail this dish. You've got 15 minutes left.
Come on.
Come on! Yeah!
Come on, Em. Come on, Rishi.
Sorry, miss.
She needs to keep it clean or she'll get flustered.
Rishi's really confident, as he should be. Woohoo!
Why did you put stock on top of oil?
Yeah, I know, but sorry. And my head isn't in the right space from yesterday. I'm a little bit flustered. It doesn't smell right. I know my sauce needs to be perfect because Rishi's sauce will be amazing. It's sour, I don't know what to do. It's just not working for me. The flavour's unbalanced and I'm not quite sure how to fix it. I need a bit more something in that. So I run into the pantry, go up, go down, go up, go down. Come on, Em, come on, Em. I get a bit lost. I'm like, what am I doing? Come on, Em, just think. I've got
Come on, Ems. What are you doing?
freaking out a little bit.
She's all over the place.
Yeah. Come on, Em. What's going on? What's he doing?
She's still adjusting her sauce.
I flavoured my sauce a little bit more. It's not right. And I'm like, oh no. I'm blank.
10 minutes, Ems.
I'm gonna go to sudden death cook-off. Come on. My heart's racing. I'm just trying to stay focused, but my sauce is just, it's not right.
Talk to us.
I don't know what to do. It's kind of weird. It's just kind of sour.
We'll balance it.
I don't don't know what else to do.
Stop for a second. Think how you balance that out.
It's got to focus. I can do this. I just need to put Rishi and yesterday behind me and balance this sauce up. We've got to keep it simple, keep it fresh. I put in some sugar and I put in a bit of lemon. Oh, it smells good. Smells better. Smells better. And a bit of salt. That's better. I'm happy with my sauce and I'm ready to put up a fight. It's game on now. How much time?
Right, guys, 5 minutes to go in this muscle off.
Mussels in. It's now or never. I've got to cook my mussels.
She's cooking her mussels right to the wire, which is great. And he's already cooked them. They were cooked 20 minutes ago.
Final stages, Rish?
Yeah.
Make sure the dish is beautiful. Make sure the dish is hot. You got 1 minute left.
Come on, Rish. Come on, Ems. Got to get them out quick, Em.
I pull my mussels out. My mussels are beautiful. They're plumptuous beauties.
Right, guys, 10 seconds to go. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. Right, guys. The duel is over.
Well done, guys. Emma, what's yours?
Tomato curry mussels with spinach.
Emma, your mussels are so much plumper and juicier than Rishi's.
What I love about yours, Emma, is it's delicious. It's slightly oily. There's a lovely balance. You know, the sweetness, sour, the freshness of the whole thing. And it's quite complex. On a negative side, the spices are raw for me.
I think Jamie and I are both the most competitive people in the competition. He probably thinks he can beat me and I think I can beat him, so bring it.
Jamie, Amelia, you'll battle it out in round 2. Whoever wins will then face Laura in round 3. And you know how important that is. Now, we need to work out which cuisine and, of course, which protein. So we're going to let you guys pick one of each. Right, it's a coin toss. Amelia, heads or tails?
I'll go heads. What?
Tails it is. Jamie? You can either pick cuisine or the protein.
I'll pick the cuisine.
Okay.
Half an hour thinking about what I can do, packing in flavour. Oof. Let's go Indian.
I love Indian food. I cook it a lot at home and I've spent time there, so it seems like an easy pick.
Amelia, Indian?
Indian food is not my specialty. I don't know a whole lot about it. I have no idea about Indian food. But there's a place in the semi-final on the line and that's huge, so I need to tackle this head on.
Right, Amelia, you get to pick the protein.
I will go for shellfish.
Shellfish, done.
Great.
30 minutes, shellfish, Indian, the cuisine. Off you go.
When we step into the pantry, Jamie goes straight for the mussels and I go straight for the soft shell crab. Perfect, Jamie.
Well done, Mill.
It's a fast cook, and if I learnt anything watching Laura and Brent, it's that I'm going to choose easy, quick cooking protein.
Make sure you DB those mussels.
Yeah.
Jamie knows everything about Indian food because he's been there. Did you get curry leaves, Jamie?
I couldn't see any. I would like some, though. I got to go back in.
Yeah. The fact that I don't know a lot about Indian food is a disadvantage, but I know that I want to serve a curry base and a nice pile of crispy crab on top of it. Indian food is all about flavour and different layers, so I'm trying to achieve that by really sweating down my onions and garlic and getting them really nice and caramelised and burning my tomatoes to get that sweet, charry flavour into the sauce as well.
A crucial cook-off with Laura beckons. You got 15 minutes left. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
At this stage, they're both travelling really well. I think watching how slow I was through my cook, they know to hammer and go from the start. Otherwise, it'll fall apart like it did for me.
All right, Amelia, what are you cooking?
Crispy soft-shell crab with a tomato-based curry sauce.
You've cooked with soft-shell crab before?
I've never cooked with soft-shell crab.
Ah. Have you ever prepared a soft-shell crab?
Nope.
Why go with something you've never cooked before? If you put up a dish and you haven't prepped the soft-shell crab, you've kind of guaranteed yourself that elimination end of the week.
Choosing a protein I've never cooked before is a huge risk, but I want to push myself and show the judges that I deserve that spot in the semi-final.
If I was going traditional Indian, I would go more for mussels. I mean, they're a lot easier to cook. I think soft-shell crab is a bit risky. Do they have gills, Mel?
No. Oh, they do have gills.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, take them off.
What is she doing? There's a semi-final spot on the line, and this is not the time to be taking that kind of risk. I'm a little bit concerned Amelia doesn't know anything about it.
Guys, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have 5 minutes on the clock and you want to be asking yourself, what little extra thing can I do with that time that will make the difference? Come on.
Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Come on, Mills. Come on, Jamie.
Half an hour cooks go so fast. I need to cook my crab. I need to finish my sauce. 5 minutes is pushing it.
That's good.
Bit salty. My sauce is too salty, but I still need to adjust it with cream and lemon and some yogurt, and I just hope that's going to balance out when I do that.
Got lots of stuff on it.
You need to be asking yourself right now, have you done enough? 2 minutes to go. Come on.
Come on, guys.
You're gonna pass your sauce?
No.
You're gonna leave it chunky?
I don't want that.
From up here, both dishes look absolutely incredible. This is way too close to call.
30 seconds to go. Come on.
Hurry, hurry, you've got 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Hands off dishes.
Well done, guys.
It's going to be a cracking tasting. Two very different looking dishes. Amelia, you're first up.
I'm so nervous for this tasting. I've taken a huge risk, and I really hope it pays off for me. Soft shell crab with a roasted tomato curry sauce.
It's aggressively forward in salt, but because you've roasted those tomatoes and you've got that complexity, intensity of that kind of sweet acidity you get from tomatoes, it pulls it back into line. And in terms of flavors, you know, that little bit of yogurt adds some more sourness. And in terms of spices, well balanced, not too hot.
I love the fact that you've never ever prepared or cooked soft shell crab, and your intuition led you to clean and prepare that crab brilliantly.
For me, what tempers it is the crunch of the crab. It's lovely. It's very mild, it's very delicate, and crunch does wonderful things to the whole eating process.
Thank you.
Well done, Amelia.
Vickers, I think our contestants are bursting with excitement to see what you brought. And it's important to realise that when we lift that lid, it's not going to look like the Indian dish you might find in your local curry shop down the corner. This is Michelin-star cuisine. Please.
Ready? Today, the dish we'll be recreating is my roasty smoked chicken tikka masala.
Looking at Vicus's dish, it's really refined and it's beautiful, and there's just little elements all around the plate, and I'd never expect that to see an Indian dish. So I am quite excited by this dish, but scared at the same time.
I don't think I've seen anyone beaming in a pressure test so much like Renee.
It's like
you
my
are
dream
so
dish.
excited.
Like, that's it. That's my perfect dish.
75 minutes. Let's go.
Move, Gage. Fast, fast, fast.
How do I turn it on?
So you push the on, and then you've got to hold it down, and it will light up.
The first thing I need to do is turn on my sous vide machine for my chicken roulade.
Is that right?
Yep.
The water temperature needs to get to 52 degrees.
Chop up a clove of garlic, mix it with your tomatoes.
And I'm going to get on immediately with roasting my garlic, tomatoes and coriander because they need to roast for 15 minutes. And the garlic that's roasting will then need to go into the chicken before being in the sous vide for 40 minutes. So it's definitely going to be pushing it today. The chicken's the main pressure point because if that's not cooked perfectly, then that will be the difference between staying and go home.
Straight in the oven, just so you can forget about it for a while.
Renee, you need to get your spice mix together.
Yep. One of my skills is balancing flavours. So I put in the exact spices that he used, I just changed the amount. So where he said a teaspoon, I put in 1 or 2, then I just kind of mix it all together, give it a shake, look at the colour of it, have a smell, add a little bit more.
Annie, how are you doing?
I'm nervous, but I feel like I just need to stay really focused and get the time
You
right.
still look very meditative in that mode, right?
Yeah, I'm not going home. So.
You've got to stay.
Yes, 100%.
Well, let's have a look. How's that? How's that little mixture of...
Fantastic.
I put a little bit extra because I always like a little bit.
Did you put a little extra in, did you? You're changing the recipe. Don't
Just
do
a
that.
tiny bit. So what I'm going to do today is quite risky, but I have made the decision at this point that I'm just going to make it up myself.
The main component is the chicken roulade. I have to make sure that it is perfect. The first thing I need to do is remove the chicken skin from the crown.
You're gonna take the skin off,
Yeah.
both breasts in one piece, yeah?
Yeah.
No.
What?
You have to take the skin off, both breasts in one piece. Smooth, Lozzle. You know how to break down a chicken.
I then need to break down the crown and take off the breast and then butterfly that open.
All right, just massage under the skin, take it all off, yeah?
All right, so you don't want to break it, Gage, so just run your fingers under it really gently. Trim him off, Gage.
Make sure I don't pierce it.
Yep.
Looks good.
Gently.
That's it, Renee.
All right, set that aside.
Yep.
Come on, Gage. Come on, Gage.
Guys, we should be ready with the smoked ingredients too.
What Vikas is trying to say is, hurry up!
Flame. Get your charcoal straight on the flame.
I'm really curious about this method of smoking. Vikas has said that it's a very ancient Indian technique. So I follow the recipe. I spread the garlic paste on the chicken breast. Next thing I do, I get the heated coals, which are now glowing, into a small bowl, and I start selecting the spices that need to go into it.
Add 4 dried rosebuds, half a cinnamon stick, 1 tablespoon of the Darjeeling tea leaves.
And then?
What is it? Oh. 2 cardamom pods, 1 tablespoon of the clarified butter.
Amy?
Yes?
You're losing out on all the flavors.
Yes.
You need to keep the spice mixture ready and put it on
All
this
in
just
at
one
once.
time. So now we're losing out on all the smoke, which we need to preserve.
Now cover with the cloche.
Where is it? I'm worried that all the smoky flavour is escaping because I can't find my cloche. So I'm wasting precious seconds. Thanks, Vikas. Thank you, thank you. Eventually get the cloche on there and the smoke fills the dome and it looks amazing. Okay, I need to refocus.
Laura, we need to actually get onto the stuffing because you need to have that stuffing ready when the chicken's ready. Talk to me.
Chicken smoking. She's just taking the tomatoes out. We're going to start making the stuffing for the roulade. So I think she's as on track as everybody else, but these guys need to start moving because it's not going to happen otherwise.
You need to add half of the...
I can't, Tracy, stop. What step am I on?
You're 11.
Thank you. Hold on. I'm kind of stressed right now and I've got a billion things going on in my head.
Take that off the heat. Take the chicken out now.
So I just tell myself, like, just do one thing at a time and, just try and control all that stress in my head.
Come on, you got to move. You got to get this chicken in, yeah?
Yeah, I'm moving, Jamie, I'm moving. Calm. Can you tell I'm just freaking out a little bit?
Okay, can you do me a favor? Just put that spoon there. You're doing fantastic.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, you got to breathe.
I'm breathing.
Just breathe.
Breathing.
Start now. Perfectly cooked.
Yep.
The only thing which is missing was that you were not breathing.
Breathing.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm breathing.
Come on.
Wrap it in your skin.
So I'm trying to roll my roulade at the moment, but it's really difficult. The skin isn't quite big enough, I don't think, for the actual meat of the chicken, and it's starting to make a few holes, and it's starting to fall apart a bit already.
Cut the bag off.
Flames, you might have to think about putting that heat up a bit to get it cooked in time.
Yep. Bumping up the temperature is a risk because it might change the texture of the chicken. However, it's far more important that that chicken is cooked thoroughly than getting undercooked chicken.
In?
Yep, drop it in.
Drop it in.
Make sure it's sitting in the water, yeah?
Yes, do that. All right.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Not too much.
That's it. Yeah, that'll do.
To make my sauce, I'm frying off the onions and I've got the tomatoes roasted. I have a taste of it and I'm not happy with it.
It needs more cream.
Because I added extra spice, I think it needs a bit more cream to balance out the flavours.
It's not as smooth, nowhere near, so.
Renee's already added as much cream as the recipe states, and she keeps adding more. I'm wondering if she's doing the right thing.
Renee, no.
No more.
Add some water.
Can't be. Add some sugar if it doesn't taste right.
I just hope that changing the recipe hasn't jeopardised my sauce.
I want you to taste it.
I'm so happy that I've got my sauce back on track and that Vickers loves it.
Nice, looks good.
Simmer, simmer. Turn it down. It needs to be simmering.
So I've got about 20 minutes to go and I haven't even made my rice papadum yet. I've never made one before.
You need 2 pieces of baking paper and then you got to bash it.
For this rice papadum to work, the rice has to be cooked perfectly. Then I need to bash out the rice so it forms together and holds its shape.
Laura, give me 1 second.
Bash?
Not my hand.
No.
No.
I'm letting out the steam.
No.
I'm literally like bashing absolute jeebus out of it.
Look what's happening. Is it cooked through?
Yes, it's cooked.
Did you add the orange blossoms and everything, the vinegars?
No. I'm so angry at myself for missing this crucial step. Without the orange blossom and the vinegar in the rice papadum just isn't going to work. I do not have time for this.
Okay.
Yep.
No, that's not going to help.
No.
We don't need salt in that rice, too much salt.
There's no salt in it.
From the tears. Okay.
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 Yep.
Now you got to do it fast.
How much time have I got?
12 minutes. Fast and hard, fast and hard.
I've never made a rice papadum before. We shouldn't bash the rice too much, otherwise the grains will spread apart and they won't stick together. I'm not sure if I've bashed too much. It seems to be okay, and it seems that they are sticking together.
Sprinkle them on, crush them with your hands if you can. And then into the 100-degree oven to dry.
All right, get your coriander oil done.
All right, so 2 large bunches of coriander picked. Come on, G.
This whole cook so far has been pretty up and down. I feel like I'm starting to get back on top of it now, but I know that it's going to go quickly from here.
Just strain it. You just need a little bit of oil, you know?
Now get in your chicken.
At this point, I remove the chicken from the sous vide, and I'm quite confident that it's cooked properly.
Get your pan up.
I brown off the chicken, basting it with that ghee, and I'm so relieved. I feel like this is doable now.
You're looking good, Flame.
Okay.
Okay.
Very gently.
Good job, Renee.
Yes!
Beautiful, Renee.
Yes!
Yes.
The cooked, Amy?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Come on, guys. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7,
So ugly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done.
Should we taste?
Let's taste. Right, let's taste.
Wow. Sauce. The smokiness is fantastic. It's not overpowering, but you have a subtle texture through that smokiness of flavor. I think that is quite brilliant. The spice mixture is a little bit over, but overall it's a fantastic balance of flavors.
And the chicken is beautifully cooked. One thing slightly from yours, there's a fair amount of kind of raw vinegar flavour in the rice. That's probably the one element that if she was going to make the dish again, you'd want her to work on. But otherwise, I think she's done a great job.